Hello there. It's Mark Sebastian, founder of OptionPit.com, and this is the Stock Market Volatility Report by OptionPit. Reminder, this is for education purposes only and should not be considered investment advice. Hey, if you have not checked out our webinars, I've got one at the bottom about trading weekly options, and our next class is this Saturday. You should get yourself registered. I'm going to be putting out a new trade idea of the week today. But you can check out our trade idea of the week last week, which was long SPY calls, and be a happy camper. So, speaking of happy campers, let's talk about the stock market. You can see the NDX is down a little bit, the S&P is down a little bit, the Dow is down a little bit. IWM, the Russell 2000, is also down a little bit. But let's recall what happened yesterday. Yesterday was an insane move. So I'm not surprised we're giving away a little bit today, but I will be surprised if it stays down. This market's kind of a good dog and does not want to die, and I think that is what you're looking at here. Today is a market that really is saying now is not the time, and is acting that way. So I think you're going to see a market that is likely to get bought and run higher. With that, the VIX is now 1640. Look at the VIX. It was 20 yesterday. Look at this. Closes 1991, closes 1640. That is the way volatility works, though, folks. You have to be ready for these big drops, same way you're ready for these big pops. And I think that's what you're seeing out of VIX, is that it recognized there was not going to be a lot of movement, or that kind of the fear was over. And if the VIX is making that kind of move, it typically means the market's going to move hotter. And so I like the market to go up. You look at the VIX curve, and the cash is underneath November, which is underneath December, which is underneath January, which is underneath February. We're in a full-on contango, and that means that the market is likely to continue its path higher, and volatility is probably going to fall off. So with that, there's still going to be some decent opportunities to find some trades. There's money to be made in Apple and Amazon and the FANG stocks. Microsoft had a crazy day. Yesterday, and is just kind of sitting here. But I like Microsoft to go to 115. There's going to be a name that we're going to look at. We're going to look at the chip names, which we like. Your MOOs, your AMDs, those are going to be the names that we're going to find some opportunity to trade in. And then the industrials. Caterpillar, in a week, went from 110 to 130. And it kind of shows you the way that, sometimes rationality makes no sense. Get it? Rationality makes no sense. But the idea that this sell-off was rational at all in some of these industrials was laughable. So now that they've kind of normalized, we're going to play around and see what we can find. All right, folks, I hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you soon.